Church. All Saints Church here in Kingston. Always kept closed, so otherwise the coffers will be stolen by the folk around, so it's always left closed. The church doors should have remain open, are today been closed. Now that's a sad prospect. The church should embrace and receive the local residents and keep them warm instead of being left out, you know. So, huh? Does that? Okay. Well, there shouldn't be a time limit for the church.
No, there shouldn't be, but it's tough.
It's open all day Sunday.
Is it only on Sunday? There was a one call.
It opens at 8 on the Sunday.
Okay. And there was another church. They renamed the church called Everyday Church.
Oh yes, that's right.
But that's terrible.
That's always shut. It's open on Sunday.
I know. And it's supposed to be everyday church. They're supposed to leave it open every day.
Yeah, they should do.
Yeah, all places of worship should have left it open on Sundays and every day.
Staff.
That's true.
And I said, well, I've got nothing to do.
Exactly.
I'll look after it.
And what did they say?
I'll run it.
And what did they say? Nothing. They said, no, thank you very much.
Yeah. I said, I'll look after
I mean,
They've got a big kitchen in there as well. They put meals in there.
and how could that
And
be
I said,
possible?
I can put meals in there for people.
How, I mean, the whole prospect of the world has completely changed now. And I find it so sad. And I said, all things are changing so rapidly.
Yeah.
And they're changing beyond our recognition. And the people has to come first.
Yeah.
And people should be in there first before anyone else can, you know. That should be the way. And it shouldn't be the bricks and mortar or, you know, the materialistic exterior that just not life, is it?
No.
The people should be life and
that's right.
the true reality of life. And I've been here 40 years ago, and every time I come in and on and off, the demographics of Kingston have rapidly changed. And when Britain went out to the world's come into Britain, and changing the demographics of Britain has changed so fast. And very soon, none of these traditions will ever be there anymore.
No.
And I find it sad sometimes, you know, when you influence, people make a lot of money out of the environment
Yeah.
and sacrificing human features, you know, human value systems and human creativity and human dignity and human preciousness. They lose the value of the human preciousness
Yeah.
these days. And nobody wants to talk to you, is that true? But I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And it's the beauty of life. It means we all have the same feelings, inside or the outside.
That's right.
Breathe the same air, breathe the same features of life on earth. You know, all have one problem. When the stomach's empty,
Yeah.
keep it full.
That's right.
Just the human beings forget that they end up with 100 more problems when the stomach's full. So they need to be kept just enough food so they don't create any more problems for the
Yeah.
others. Don't you think? And every time I say to somebody, oh, why don't you, peace be with you. And they're looking for divine peace.
Oh.
And when they say, have a joyful day, they want divine joy.
Oh.
I say, why are you exporting everything up to the heaven? Why can't you have it down here?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's real?
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
here, we know where we are.
That's right.
Up
yeah.
there, we don't know if it's going to be there or not.
Yeah.
my goodness. I hope you stay warm though.
Yes.
And look after yourself. Don't let yourself further go back.
No.
Continue forward. Huh?
Yeah.
Stay healthy. Because I always said to people, the health is your business, not doctor's business.
Yes, that's true. Keep yourself healthy. You don't need to see a doctor. do you?
True.
No.
And also, I've been uneducating myself for the last 20 years. Because when people think they're educated, they don't want to speak to anybody.
Really?
Well, that's what people are on this
Oh.
earth. They think that I've got a title, I've been studying in a university and I've been doing this and I've been doing that. I've got all these titles. Why should I speak to somebody, who's not? So the educated are the most uneducated.
Oh.
Because they don't want to communicate with the other people.
Oh.
Don't you think it's true? That can't be right.
No.
People should be able to communicate with everyone, pretty much, receive and accept them as norm. Not think that, I've been to the Harvard or I've been to Oxford and I've been to Cambridge, now I have this title and I should have the chip on my shoulder and stay important. That doesn't do anything, does it? It's not serving the purpose of what that person studied or did.
No.
They should be able to be humble when they're educated, to be able to connect with one another and learn more. Not think that I know everything kind of attitude to life. May you stay warm and may you stay healthy and may you stay joyful at all times. Thank you for your smiles.
That's all right.
Take care of yourself. All right.
Do you live in Kingston, do you?
Well, I used to a long time ago, and I almost bought an apartment here,
Did you?
but now I live in central London. So
Oh, do you?
yes, but I live on this earth where we
Like
all
we all
belong.
do.
We all do. But we kind of put boundaries and borders, and we separate ourselves, not being able to be one part.
Yeah.
I hope they look after you, the borough of Kingston. Hopefully, at least they keep you warm
Yeah.
when it's. At least we're we're springing into summer now, so
That's true. Yeah.
spring into, so at least it'll get better. Stay warm and there's, everyday churches. They should take care of people, not the building, because it doesn't need caring.
No, it doesn't, does it? No.
It's the people it needs taking care of.
Yeah.
The building just remain, Yeah, of course, it needs some kind of attention, but it doesn't need that much attention as the humans require these days. Some of them are just completely let go of. That can't happen. You've got to grasp before they slip away, and then rise them. I always say, don't fall in love with anything. Why can't you rise with love?
Yes.
So when they're falling in love, you're looking for trouble all the time. The language is old. Language is terrible.
Yeah.
Have a new language that brings a positiveness in oneself or the other. Okay, look after you. Take care.
Okay. What you
Thank
doing
you.
tonight? What you doing?
Well, I'm just heading off back home. I'm
Oh.
just on the train. So heading home and have a little sleep, and I'm off to Washington.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Another place on earth.
Yes.
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 Nothing different, nothing special. The only speciality is that I can learn a little bit more from another land. They've been brought up in a different way and a different environment. It's the environment that changes and shapes people, right?
That's true. Yes.
Nothing changes an individual or a human habit other than the environment. If it's cold, you got to be prepared for that.
That's
When it's
true.
warm, you prepare for that.
Yeah.
When there's no food, you got to be prepared for that. When it's night, all these phenomena occurs within you. Don't you think so? It's not out there. It's all within you.
Yeah.
Day and night is within you. Possible and not possible and impossible is within you. All these phenomena are in your own process of thinking, or what do you call it? Own process of processing information or your relationship with whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Take care. Well, Thomas Cook is gone away now. The pubs are turning into Tesco Express
Yes, they are.
because they've all got their iPhones and iPads and they're playing their Candy Crush and they're watching their football matches. So pub is no longer the place where the people can get together and have a little chat with a pint of beer.
Well, it is. Weatherspoons are good.
They're making a
They're
lot
open
of
from 8 o'clock in the morning till midnight.
they're making a
so,
lot of
you know.
bucks out of us. That's not
Taken
right.
over from the churches, haven't they?
Yeah,
Want
they
somewhere
have.
safe and warm, go and sit in the pub all
Pub
day.
all day.
Well, I was going to do that earlier. I was in McDonald's and I
Yes.
thought, should I go
Well,
to
they're
Wetherspoons
changing as
then?
well. They're
I
cooking-
walked up here and it was hardly anyone in here. I thought, oh, I should have gone to the Wetherspoons,
The Wetherspoons.
instead. Yeah, because that would have been busy. McDonald's was quite busy. I was thinking, shall I stay here or
Yes.
shall I go to Wetherspoons?
Right. Okay. Well, it's been delightful to have spoken to you, and thank you for enlightening me with the information of the opening times of the All Saints. And yeah, I mean, the churches should be doors left open at all times. But if you leave it open now, they'll empty the church.
Yeah. It's probably they can't get the staff. isn't it?
Sure.
Probably can't get the
More
staff
than-
to
I
do
mean,
it, yeah.
More than the staff, they just can't trust the public anymore
No.
to leave the doors open. You know, wherever you go today, everything has been locked or locked down,
That's right.
or padlocked, or and that shouldn't be a place of reflection and worship. Should not have that kind of understanding of life. Wow, these buildings are
Yeah,
completely
it's different
altered.
in London, isn't it? Because they got that St Martin's in the Fields
Fields
Church,
Church,
at Trafalgar
which is
Square.
now a
That's-
cafe and a
that-
restaurant.
Yeah, downstairs.
Yes,
Yes.
the
So
crypt.
that's always open, isn't
The
it?
crypt.
That's always open. That's
It's
open all
always
day.
open. And they've
'Cause
also
there's a lot
got
of
the
people
shelter
there.
as well, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Charing Cross Road right at the back of it. So they've got the shelter there for the needy. So, but they're inundated at the moment.
Are they?
Yeah, because the funding that they're supposed to have isn't coming anymore.
Oh, wasn't it?
Well, it's like anything, when they see there's a lot of going on, they slowly retract. Like everything they do in this world. Nothing is a steady flow,
No.
People just looking to... The incentive-driven societies doesn't allow humans to exist in a cohesive way. You just break and separate individuals and lives apart. It never allows it cohesive habitation because it's driven by incentive. The world is driven through incentive program. We are spare parts of this massive. We've become the spare parts of the massive economic engine that's driven around the world. It's getting bigger and bigger. I'm a part, which I'm almost redundant. So those little kids in schools are spare parts
Yeah.
of this massive engine that is driving everyone into complete abyss, unknown territory. None of them enjoy. You go to school for five years, then you go to high school for another 5 years, you go to university for another 5 years, and you go on training for another 2 years, and you find a job and work for another 40 years, and the money that you saved, you're paying for your medication.
That's true.
What have you done? What have you done? Huh? Nothing else. But just giving it, all you accumulated is giving it back in medication. All right. See you soon.
Okay then.
Lovely to see you, dear.
And you.
Look after yourself.
Yeah, we'll do.
Please do. Okay. Cheerio.
Okay.
Ta-ta.